Like, we're just going to boogie it out. All right, I'm with Shelli Trung. This is the second time I interview her. Last time was at Pause First, but it's at Myriad, and now she's an expert in residence for QUT Creative Enterprise Australia. I always seem to suffer that. Did I get that right?
It's a bit of a mouthful, actually.
And here's the funny story, right? So she's an angel investor based in Melbourne, but she's here and got hired by Queenslanders.
Yes, Queenslanders are hustlers, and they really do know how to convince you to move up here. It's not that hard of convincing, actually. The tropical weather really does help.
Are you going to move here for the next couple of months? Or?
So I'm the expert in residence at QUT Creative Enterprise Australia.
What does that mean?
I'm there for Creative Enterprise Australia. It's interesting you asked that. I've actually built my own media company, and I sold that in New York, and I would not have thought it's a creative enterprise. So that really sums up a little bit of what creative enterprise is. It's all the fun stuff, I call it. It's all the fun stuff.
I love interviewing everyone else because I learn from her and everyone else who I'm interviewing as well.
Yes. So it's AR, VR, robotics, wearables, it's all the fun stuff.
YouTube,
video,
yes, communication, anything that's like you think is creative, it's going to be a massive industry. We're a massive industry.
Well, it's bigger than the mining industry, but I think it's lacking a bit of promotion and visibility. So hopefully we'll be able to really, this creative enterprise will help that process.
This is ironic because Melbourne is supposed to be the creative city.
Well, Melbourne is different. I think, with Brisbane changing the ecosystem, they're really unique in that they come in and they get it done. Don't get wrapped up in the Melbourne versus Sydney thing. With myself coming from Boston and New York, it's irrelevant. You see Australia as a whole ecosystem, but Brisbane doesn't really get caught up in that conversation and really just focuses on getting things done. And I've been really impressed by the team at CEA. They're really just hustling, and I'm all about making sure we get results. So I'm very excited to be up here in Brisbane.
So you're like pretty much here to be part of the accelerator as well?
Yes, so I'll be helping out with the accelerator, but I'll also be helping out with their startup fund. So for those of you who don't know, we actually invest up to $150,000 in creative tech startups that are scalable. So I'll be there helping that out. But on top of that, also just being part of the university community and really making sure we're training the next generation of startup founders and the employees of these startups to make sure they understand commercialization, making sure they're building viable and scalable businesses.
If anything, they kind of emphasise that the fact that even Melbourne and an angel investor in Melbourne have noticed there's something happening in Queensland. So there's like a really great vibe here. And I want to emphasize, she's doing a moderation in Myriad conversation now.
Yes.
What's your talk about?
So I'm actually moderating a 12 to 5 p.m. Panel at the Speakeasy. So please come say hello. We have a cancel session in between, so maybe I could take some angel investor questions if someone's keen. But yeah, come say hello. It's lovely weather today, unlike yesterday. So
I'm glad I was able to catch Shelli today because she's my favorite angel investor in Australia.
Wow. What do I get out of for that? Hug's great. I'll take it.
Thank you so much. High five again.